You already know what it is. We got Hallie P behind the camera. We in the building right now. Look, man, I got a special guest. You know what I'm saying? He really out here doing this thing. He just told me he been recording everywhere around the city. We got Israel the Visionary in the building, man. Say what's up.
Hey, what's up, man? How's it going?
Hey, yo, so, look, you told me you got a project coming out. You been recording on, how long you been working on this?
Man, I've been working on this project for about a year already.
Yeah. And so, it's called Love Junkie. You know what I'm saying? It's dropping, what, Valentine's Day after
Valentine's Day, February 14th.
Okay. So walk me through this whole process, man, because I love asking this question when it comes to artists, man. What is your approach to this album, dude? Like, I love asking artists, like, what's the mindset going in the studio when you really writing these? Like, I know the theme going to be Love Junkie, Valentine's Day type vibes, but, like, is there anything behind the scenes I was like, you know what, bro, I got to put pen to paper, I got to put words to a beat, man. I really got to get this off my chest.
So this album was super personal and super, like, thought out. The way I created Love Junkie was actually going through, like, a heartbreak and also going through some hard times at the time.
Yeah.
And when I created it, I was all like, you know what? I'm either going to fall and go back to my old habits and keep messing up.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to get addicted to my craft and I'm going to be a lover for this music. I'm going to fall in love with the craft.
Yeah.
So I told myself, I was like, I kept saying, I've been doing music since I was 13.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept saying I was going to create a mixtape, an album, something.
Sure.
And I pushed it off, just kept doing singles. So when I went through that hardship, I was like, you know what? Love Junkie. I got obsessed with this concept. And I literally went in the studio. I booked a 6-hour session and I recorded 6 songs to start off the skeleton of the project.
Yeah. And so that's what I like to hear, bro, because I always feel like when it come to any Valentine's Day album, when it come to anything got to do with love, bro, the heartbreak for a man going to set it off, bro. Like, I'm sorry to say it, bro. If a man, like, it's a difference between a man being heartbroken and a woman being heartbroken, bro. If a man get heartbroken, bro, we turn into a monster. Yeah. We finna lock in. We finna get our grind. We finna get on our grind, bro, because that's the only thing we have to do. You really didn't woke a beast up.
Yeah.
Is that how you felt like you was coming out with this project?
And it really did, though, because I would say this is the first time, even those first 6 songs, I didn't write anything down. I felt like everything was premeditated and I knew what I wanted to say and how I wanted to say it once I went to the studio.
Did she cheat on you?
Nah. I would, let's just say it was more the other way around of finding out, like, oh, you the fucked up one.
Yeah.
It ain't, you know what I mean? Because sometimes we want to point the finger out, but you got to look inside and be like, damn, bro, you might be doing more wrong than you doing good. And it's hard to admit that as a man.
But look, why it still wake us up, though? Like, why we reap the benefits every time we in a breakup, bro? Like, no matter if I did something wrong or she did something wrong, I mean, most of the time it's me. But, like, every time I come out of a breakup, bro, every time I come out of one, I'm like, oh, bro, I'm locked in. Like, I'm focused now.
But it's like, because we, like, focus in and, like, we work on ourselves. Like, you know what I mean? At least for myself. And it's, like, 2 ways, though, because then you have those other friends who are like, oh, he's faded every weekend since he left her. He'd been down messing up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true, too.
And bro's good. And that's why that's the junkie part comes in and stuff, because you get obsessed with something where it becomes an addiction.
Yeah. I'm glad we talking about that, too, because, look, it's January 3rd, man. We 3 days into the new year. Mm-hmm. Happy New Year, man. Merry Christmas. But, like, look, bro, like, we really in that mode to where, like, it's the Jordan year for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
23.
The fact that we coming into a whole new year and we talking about love, addiction, and habits, but then this whole album is based on getting a creative habit and getting in creative mode to where we habitually and consistently staying focused on our craft.
Yeah.
And that's like a good message to really have so early into the year, bro, because it's just like, bro, you got time to fall in love, bro. Everybody got time to fall in love, bro. It's 40, 56 years old out here trying to find love, bro. But, like, you got to, especially in the music industry, bro, we got a short window. It's a short window, bro. And the quicker you fall in love with being consistent and being passionate about what you're doing, the faster you can get to the point where you was like, all right, now my music paying money. Like, now my music paying bills. You know what I'm saying?
And, well, especially, too, in the era where it's all like, they say it all the time. Most artists are drug addicts, addicted, or you know what I mean.
True,
and it's
true,
like,
yeah.
nah, I'm about to like look at Juice WRLD was the greatest artist in the world, but we lost him to an overdose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like that's personal to me because I had a brother who passed away from an overdose
Yeah.
and stuff. So it's all like knowing that energy. It's like, nah, I want to like change the narrative. Like we could do something bigger. We do have more life.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like you're either gonna get addicted to something, or because love could be an addiction too. Because you have motherfuckers,
yeah, for sure.
you know what I mean? They
For
fall in
sure.
love, they start acting weird. Love is the craziest drug.
Yeah. Sometimes love will make you go harder too, bro.
Yeah.
But like, I see what you're saying. And so I like how you said it's a different perspective though. Because I was listening to this one dude the other day. He was talking about, why his music been taking off over the past couple months. And he was saying that, shout out my nigga Mo. But he was saying that people glorify drug addiction and abuse and violence in music. And it's okay to talk about that stuff. But if you change the narrative and say, all right, I used to do that, but now this is the type of wave I'm on. And you can tell the story from a different perspective where it's saying like, all right, I'm not out here robbing Jillian no more, but that's still the life I came from. But now we on to bigger and better things, and this is how I would have done it better. You know what I'm saying? Because music's still a message.
Yeah. And I would say it's because people are scared to walk out with their chest out. It's like, if you ain't in that vibe no more, stand on it.
Yeah, bro.
Like, you know what I mean?
Ain't nothing wrong
Don't
with
feel
that.
like, don't feel like you have to give in or be like the hardest in the room and stuff. Because it's all like, some of the hardest motherfuckers are behind bars. So if your end goal is to be behind bars or end up dead or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or just lose your mental health though, because you get those people who are just angry and it's like,
Yeah.
they not there.
Yeah,
they not
bro.
there.
Yeah. Or you got some dudes, bro. That's what I be saying, bro. You got some dudes that's out here, I'm really crazy. But, bro, you just dumb. Like, you just real, like, stupid, bro. Like,
Like some common sense.
that's what I'm saying, bro. You not really crazy. Ain't nothing mentally wrong with you. You just actually stupid. And
but also a lot of that too, it could be like them not working on their mental health. It's a defense, it's a defense.
Yeah.
They using up to put up that front.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, you lowering your mindset and the vibration looking dumb, where you could be elevating and like showing the best version
Yeah.
of yourself. For me personally, not just because it's the new year, like every 6 months, I try to be like, how am I doing? How can I do better? And what's my next moves?
Yeah.
Because like you said, even just music and in life, we have so limited time. Like you could walk outside and get ran over. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
Like anything could happen.
yeah, bro, it's people dying. It's celebrities that just just died. 'Cause, bro, I'm laughing because, bro, my uncle used to say this dumb shit all the time, bro. He used to be like, it's people out here dying that they never died before, bro. So every time I be like, yeah, bro, people out here dying. Be like, yo, people out here dying like they never died before, bro. But like, for real, like, and I think it also come down to the type of people you surround yourself with. Like, you was telling me you and your homeboy really hold each other accountable.
Yeah.
Like, he tell you when your lyrics hard. He tell you when you not going hard in the music.
You repeating the same bars
You
over
repeating
again.
the same bars. Yeah, so how important is it to have people around you that's really, or what type of people do you have on your team?
I would
bro?
say, well, first off, the type of people I keep around me is like creatives, people that are in the music, people that are in the nonprofit world, people
Yeah.
that are just like trying to do good.
Yeah.
But also too, it's like it's good to let them call you out on your bullshit sometimes, and like don't get offended by it, because sometimes you might be wrong, you might be messing up, and you might need a little bang, a little smack on the head. You know what
bro.
I mean?
But that's the only way to succeed, though.
Yeah.
Like, I know for me, like, I move in threes, bro. Like, some of my best groups I'm in, bro, it's really just 3-4 of us, bro. And I know, like, I'm the visionary. Like, I'm a big dreamer. Then I got my boy. You know what I'm saying? Then I got my boy. He a real detailed person, bro. Like, if I give him a dream, if I give him a big picture, he gonna be the one to be like, all right, nah, like, if we draw on a picture, he can be like, nah, yellow gotta go here because da-da-da-da. Like, he real detailed. Then I got my other homeboy. He more like I see things from a bird's eye view. Like, this shit ain't gonna work. Like, we gotta kind of go back to the drawing board. He gonna poke holes in my plan a little bit, tell me what could be better, which allowed me to tell my dude who real good at the details to be like, all right, bro, we gonna approach it a different way. So I'm saying, if everybody played a role on your team, if everybody play a role on your team, like, I know I'm a dreamer, I got a detailed, and then I got a bird's eye view. What kind of people you got?
And well, that's why I said, that's why I go by, is my full artist name is Israel the Visionary. That's how he said visionary.
Yeah.
I had to dap you up. But then also, too, you got the homies where he's like engineer. He's more technical with it, hands-on, you know what I mean? And it's like, you're right. You need to have each people on your team that do different things and stuff. And I'm learning that now is like, especially towards like the end of this last year, November to December, I was working with photographers, filmmakers. And I was like, oh, snap. And it's like, it was dope because it was different than just working with artists for so much. Because I feel like as artists, we get a lot in our heads. It's like, I want to be the one. Yeah. I'm in competition with you. Like, we got to cut each other's heads off. And it's like, bro, chill. Like, we could do, I'll shoot your video, bro. You go rap now. Like,
yeah. All right, so let me do this promotion before we get started. Let me get right into it. Hey, shout out High Level Health, man. They got 3 locations around Denver. Go get you some joints. You can go pick you up some smokers, bro. A little vibe a little bit, bro. And they really worth the money, bro. When I tell you these dudes got some of the best, can I say marijuana, Hallie? I can say marijuana? When I tell you these dudes got some of the best marijuana in the country, bro, I'm telling you, I cannot lie, bro. It is the best. Throw me that water bottle right there. Let me the water bottle. Look, they even got water bottles. They gave us a whole bunch of merch, man. One of their locations on Lincoln Street, you got a whole room dedicated to just High Level Health merch. And then you can also rent some spaces in there and throw your own merch in there. So if you got your own clothing brand or something like that, hit up High Level Health, and they'll actually, cut a deal with you. You can go downstairs and put your products down there. But look, bro, some of the best weed in Colorado, man. They got 3 locations. High Level Health. Appreciate you. Yeah, so back to we getting back. BXTV, I went Israel, the Visionary. Tell me how the name came about.
The Visionary. So like how you said is sometimes you start off with a circle that, you know what I mean, doesn't seem to fit you. And so I used to be with this crew that kind of was with it. We call ourselves Great Hopes and Dreams. So I used to go by Israel the God MC. And then I just felt like that was one already too egoistic. Like, I'm the God. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And so, we all split apart, started doing our own thing. They weren't as focused anymore. They were doing their thing. And then I just, was still going hard in music. And I was like, man, I'm the last one still going, you know?
Yeah.
And then I just sat there one day, and I feel like I'm a lived this earth before. Like, I feel like I've been here, multiple times in, different bodies or something like that, on some crazy shit. Not to get too deep on
you a seasoned human being.
I'm a seasoned human being. But when I was sitting there, I was all like, what's something that, I will represent? Because I know Nipsey had the marathon, and I thought that was dope. And I was like, what's something for me when, you put it on my tombstone and I die, you going to hear Visionary.
Yeah.
And I was like, because my name was already Israel, and I knew I didn't want to change that. I was like, I'm going to add to it, Israel the Visionary. Yeah. That's where my name came about.
Bro, so what does it take to be a visionary, bro? Because I know a lot of people say, yo, I'm a visionary, but bro, really talk to me about what's the ups and downs of being a visionary?
Well, it comes one, keeping a good team around you, being a leader and a follower, and also, 2, being able to, see the future when even people don't believe in you, and you consistently working towards that craft. It's I'm hey, I'm gonna have this spaceship to the moon, but people be like, hey, no, you're not. And it's no, yes, I am.
God did.
God did. And I feel like that's just, being a visionary is consistently pushing towards something, because they might not see the vision, but you gonna make that happen if you continue to push. It almost takes a little bit of delusion, but hard work and luck to get yourself there. It feels
you gotta be a little delusional, bro.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this, man, when I moved out here, because I'm from Atlanta.
Okay.
So I moved out here 6 months ago. Hey. And I was telling my homeboys, I was like, look, bro, I know Denver ain't really got much of a music industry or entertainment industry, bro. But I came up here for 2 nights, bro. I met her the second day I was out here. And so I was like, bro, it's something brewing up there. And me being from Atlanta, I was like, bro, I got to move up there just for a little bit, just to see if I can be a part of what's being created up there. And they was telling me, dude, you tripping, bro. You already in Atlanta, bro. What if you going to be in the music industry, entertainment industry, why would you leave? And it's just bro, I see something up there, and I can open doors here that I can't open down there right now. My motion ain't right up there. But I've been out here 6 months, and I got more motion. It took me 2 years to get that kind of motion out in Atlanta.
And well, you're being a visionary already too, because everything's already established back there. Everybody know Atlanta, get it cracking.
Yeah,
and like
bro.
you said, you go into new playground, new platforms, and you're like, you know what? Let's build something bigger, greater.
Yeah.
Let's see what they could do with it.
And also because I realized, like, look, bro, it's stuff that I gotta learn as a man that I just can't be home to learn, bro. I'm surrounded by people I've known all my life. I'm surrounded by, stuff I didn't seen all my life. Like, I gotta move up to these mountains, bro, and really become a man. Like, I gotta get some character flaws together, bro. Like, it's bigger than me, bro. So that's why I say, like, it's ups and downs coming to visionary, because people gonna tell you crazy. But I'd rather be delusional than delirious.
You ain't got the answer, Sway.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got the answers, bro. So that's just how I feel about it. So I want to get back to this album, Love Junkie, dropping on Valentine's Day. Dropping on Valentine's Day by Israel the Visionary. Look, man, is there a track on there that when you sat down and was writing it to where you was like, nah, bro, I'm putting my heart on this piece of paper? Like, is there a beat that really just was speaking to you when you was writing? Or what's the process? Like, you write before you hear the beat, or you hear the beat and then you write?
The first one that you introed, The World is a Bedroom.
Yeah.
That was my pocket. Literally, I wrote down that on the notes. That was the first thing I wrote. The world is a bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, the homie started making the beat.
Mm-hmm.
And when I heard just the instruments and stuff, I was like, I didn't even really write my verse down. I was like, put me in.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
And I freestyled the chorus. I freestyled the verse. And when I was done, when I heard it back, I was like, man, I'm sounding like Juice WRLD on this. Dead ass, I'm sounding like Juice WRLD on this. And just even like when I started thinking about the lyrics that I was saying and I broke it down, because even if I freestyle something, I like to go back and, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Edit it and be like, what did I say? Like, what did I really say? Because anyone could say anything, you know? And then I started to see it's all like I said, coming back to that heartbreak of being like, oh, you the one messed up, but also you know what you want. Oh, okay, you know what I mean? And hearing how I spilled out that pain.
Yeah.
And usually, because I'm the type of person before that, like, man, I grew up on, like, lyrical, miracle shit, like, Nas shit, you know what I mean? So right. So going in there and just being so free and so loose and be able to construct a song like that, I would say was one of my favorite processes. And another one is actually the last song on the album. So I called it LIT. It's an acronym, Lost in Time. And because when you're getting lit, you know what I mean, you'll be lost in time. Sure. You know what I mean? And I just thought it'll be dope to like put that like the verse to it at the end of it is just like, man, you guys are gonna have to hear it. Like it puts it all in perspective. We ready to play it
right now, man. You wanna play it right now?
I sent you The World is a Playground, but we could play that one.
Say less, we'll run that one. This is exclusive. Boxing TV exclusive.
Y'all sitting at 18 right now.
Alright, say less.
About 10, 12 more minutes.
Is this on?
Israel the Visionary here with Boxed In TV.
Say less. Yeah, this is a Boxing TV exclusive. We with Israel the Visionary.
The world is a playground, she lays in my bed.
Yeah.
The devil plays tricks late at night and we sin.
I do kind of hear the Juice WRLD in there too.
Demons in my head, I can't shake 'em off and we love 'em.
And that wasn't on purpose. That's just how I was feeling too. It was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Demons in my head.
I can't shake 'em off and we love 'em, we sin. The world is a playground, she lay in my bed. The devil play tricks, late and we sin. I'm lost with emotion, demons in my bed. I can't shake 'em off. She love what we sin. I do not need love. The world is my bed. I don't get sleepy because baby I'm acted. I know that she loving my touch. I am a druggie, I'm loving for you. I needed your touch and I needed your love. And I needed just one, oh I just needed two. And I creep up with you and I'm sorry my love.
Yeah. It's a Boston TV exclusive, man.
What is your love if I needed your touch? The world is a playground, she lays in my bed. The place is the devil plays tricks. Late and we sin, I'm lost with emotion, she lays in my bed. I play with her head. I lay out these sheets.
Bro, I like that bar though, bro. She lay in my bed. Cause sometimes you do be letting the devil sleep a little bit, bro. Nah, bro. Sometimes you really do let the devil kind of creep in, and then you gotta readjust. You gotta get yourself together.
And it's like that's like the other part of it too. It's like, You get them fools who are like, oh yeah, you were with your girlfriend once you went single. Now you going crazy on the next thing. You know what I mean? And it's all like, but then also to the point where it's like you have them homies like fucking over other homies just to get a little cutty, and it's like, damn, my boy, like you're supposed to be my brother.
It ain't have to be like that, bro.
Yeah, it's enough to go around, like.
Yeah, bro, for sure. You can have mine. No, I'm just playing. Nah, bro. So look, I'll hear you talk about Juice WRLD. I heard you mention Nas. So who else you got that's like kind of been your? You said you've been in the music business, making music for a minute. Who else are some of your inspirations?
Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Metro Boomin, Drake. Early on, I used to work with this artist named King Dom. He don't do music no more, but he was a good mentor for me. Definitely, like, would let me use his Pro Tools at his house, like, type stuff. Like, even when he not there, I'm pulling up and just, you know what I mean, learning how to mix and master on my own and stuff. I get inspired by, like, not even be cocky, just listening to my own music, seeing my growth, because I hear some of my old songs, I was like, oh, that's trash. But then I start to see the progression. I'm like, oh, but each time you got better, though.
Yeah. So, dang, you gonna edit this part out? Cause I kind of got lost a little bit. Yeah, but all right, cool. So what I really want to get into before we get out of here is you already told me your inspirations. We got this album coming out. What do you feel Denver is missing when it comes to this music industry, this entertainment business out here in Denver? Why hasn't it become what we envision it becoming, and what does it need to get there?
I would say just a bigger community. I know everyone's starting to have like their own little pockets and their own little sections, but actually I was just like on live yesterday just talking about this too, was like, it would be crazy to see like GBL collab with the Lab Studios to host something with a bunch of artists, or like a Haley Films and a Lazy Shada to come together, and like, you know what I mean? Like all these, like, that would be crazy to see. Like, cause like you say you come from Atlanta, and I know there's probably like a lot of collaborative projects out there and stuff.
Nah, bro, that's the thing about Atlanta, bro. They support. Like, as much as they be talking about gang, like, you know, us versus them, bro, it's really a lot of support out there. Like, coming up, like, Soulja Boy, Rich Kids, when all of them was really about to get popping, bro, like, it was, you know, my brother got some years on me. He like 10, 11 years older than me. So, like, I was young, but I got to watch him be a teenager in that era, just talking to me about, yeah, bro, it's this new thing named Soulja Boy. Like, Soulja Boy this, Soulja Boy that. Next thing you know, like, the whole state, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole state on some movement. And then you got Gucci Mane coming up. You know what I'm saying? So they was really supporting, like, the radio stations back there really supported local music, bro. And I just don't see why in Denver we can't have that right now, man. And that is a stab at radio stations, and that's why we got Boxed In TV, because we actually support real artists and we really out here putting on.
And it's like, I hate to say it, Denver's almost like high school a little bit. It's like the popular kids, and then you got the skaters, and you got fools like me that was just ditching and come sell them some weed and shit. I want every little pocket of group, you know what I mean? But it's like, you know, like you're right. Like, I guess I feel like, one, I've never had no problems with no one in the city. Don't have no hate, no beef towards nobody, you know what I mean? And it's like, I grew up in the West Side, but like, I ain't out here gang, you know what I mean? It's like, I've been blessed enough to, I would say, seen both sides of the world. I've seen some success. I've also seen failure and poverty. You know what I mean? So with that, it's like, I want to see people grow, because I remember when it's like, when I was down and out, not having nothing, fucking sleeping on couches and shit, sleeping at the park and stuff, and it's like, I just want to do better. Now that I am doing better, it's like, why am I going to come here and fuck that up?
Exactly. So if you got one word to say to any upcoming artists, or, you know, anything you want to say to them kids out here in the Denver community that's looking to really get into this music thing, bro, what's some advice you could give them?
Stay focused, stay patient, and just know you have time, even though it feels like, I need to do it today. I need to go get that bag. You might get bagged up trying to get the bag, homie. Like, you know what I mean? Go ahead and take your time, and it's like, anything worth waiting for is going to come out way more beautiful and way more perfect. And you got a lot more time to know yourself, because you might think that you know yourself at one point, and then you end up knowing yourself on a deeper level and you grow. Just go ahead and respect the process.
Really, like, if you chase personal growth, like, to them kids out there listening, or really to anybody that feel like they at a crossroads in life, period, bro. If you chase personal growth and you just chase consistency in your everyday life and just forming good habits, bro, the money will follow you, bro. If you going to chase the bag and then you in all different directions, going anywhere and everywhere the money is, bro, then you just chasing the bag. You might be wasting your time for 6-7 months before. But if you just would have focused on yourself for 3 of the months and just focus on getting in the gym or becoming better at your craft or just writing every day, bro. Now when you get in the studio, now opportunities finding you.
Hey,
like, opportunities finding you. You no longer have to go look for them because you really stayed solid, bro, and worked on yourself.
I would say, kind of coming back to like what you said, what was the push for Love Junkie, this last year I took a risk on myself. I dead ass was like, I'm not gonna work a typical job. I'm gonna go find like different opportunities to try to invest in my music, my art, in whatever way I can. And like you said, ever since I took that risk on myself, locked myself in, you're right, all these opportunities have been opened up. This is my 3rd podcast in 3 months. Like, you know what I mean? So pretty much each month I've been on something, you know what I mean?
We the best podcast in Denver.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm fucking with the BXTV.
It's BXTV, man. Yeah,
hey, there's enough room for all of y'all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro,
it's all love. But
now
you do, like, you did catch my eye when I seen you guys on the Instagram doing the street. Well, I was like, oh, they different. It was funny. Yeah, it was dope. Like, you know what I mean? Love. Like, I definitely related and stuff. And then, like, even you guys bringing it to the table now, y'all bringing it indoor. Y'all touching it from different markets and stuff.
Man. Appreciate that. But yeah, man, it was good talking to you, man. It's BXTV. You already know what it is. Israel the Visionary. He got Love Junkie, the album, coming out on February 14th, man. Y'all be ready, man. Make love to your girl on that one, bro. Or dump your girl on that one, bro. Leave her. We'll see you later, bro. Because we working on ourselves all 2023, man.
Let's go.
BXTV, man. Appreciate y'all for coming, man.